Hello mermaids and welcome to the first Empties video of 2024. I thought about making this number 12, but I decided to just skip it and do it for January instead of December. So December was supposed to be number 12, last Empties of the year. So I have so many Empties that have piled up since before and after Christmas. And I just didn't get around to it because life, and I'm busy, and I have things that are more important than filming. You know, it's life. Everybody understands, I'm sure. So I just didn't get done, and that's okay. I don't really, it's all good. So here we are, January the 7th. It's a little bit late. I could do number 12, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna start off a brand new number 1 Empties for January 2024. So happy Empties. Link down below if you guys have any new Empties videos, and let me know what your painting projects are. I would love to see what you're working on and what you finished. So let's get to it. This is going to be Empties, technically number 12 and number 1, but we're just going to name it, whatever I put in the title. I'll just put January 2024 Empties number 1. And we have Empties for Christmas Empties, and makeup and beauty. We could do the Christmas Empties first, and then if you want, you can kind of skip ahead to where you see me do the makeup and beauty if you want to, or you can watch this whole thing. It's all good. It's up to you. I'm not offended if you skip any part of the video. I'm just glad you're here. Thanks so much for coming to my channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so I have a whole basket of Christmas Empties, which technically means candy. Christmas equals candy and food in this house. We got a bunch of candy this year from Santa, aka Grandma, and Daddy, which is my husband. I call him Daddy just because the kids call him. And anyway, it's just a thing that we do. And so there's a bunch of candy in here and snacks and stuff. So let's go through it. First matter on the agenda, let's just pull out some random ones. Oh, I don't even know how many teas are in there. I have tea bags galore. So, first thing we have is Hershey's Kisses. But these are snowman Hershey's Kisses, or cookies and cream. And they are really good. They're like Oreo cookie kisses. I wish I could show you, but I'm not going to get up right now because my setup is like, I can't get up until I'm done. So I'm kind of stuck here. So I'm not getting up back and forth to bring you stuff. But I did make a pretty jar of like all the different assorted Hershey's Kisses that I got. I mean, my mom got me, I think, okay, there was regular chocolate ones, so red and green and silver. And then I had these, which were blue. And so I put the red and green and silver on the bottom of the jar, and then I layered it with the blue ones, and then I put another kind in the middle, and I think they were stripy, like candy cane ones, so I put the candy cane ones in the middle, and then I put the blue ones again, and then I put the red and green again. So it's like this really pretty looking jar of Hershey's Kisses, and I don't even want to eat them because they look so nice. So that's what I did with them. I layered them. Like, I would totally make gifts like that. I would layer the Hershey's Kisses and make them look pretty. But these are adorable. I love the packaging on them. They made me happy. My mom got me a bunch of kisses this year. So here's the peppermint ones, the candy cane ones. They are Hershey's Kisses candy cane. Adorable. I think those were in the middle of my jar. And they're like minty and candy caney. And they're really good. They have like a crunchy center. Let's see here. And then here's the red and green and silver ones, which you probably remember the "We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas." You know, the commercial with the bells, and the Hershey's Kisses become the bells, and that's a classic commercial now. They use it, they brought it back a few years ago or something, or maybe they've always had it, but it's just classic. So these are the milk chocolate Hershey's Kisses. Alright, and then, oh my goodness, this is so good. I have a second one, and there's still some left in the kitchen. This is the Hershey's Special Dark Extra Large bar, and my husband got me 2 of them. And he's so sweet. Like, he brings me little presents all the time to perk me up. And this was one of the things that he brought me. And I love these. We were watching Beverly Hillbillies again, and one night I just opened the whole bar and ate practically the whole thing. So he's really sweet, and I just wanted to kind of publicly acknowledge how kind he is. because I sometimes we take each other for granted, or we have, and we're trying to work on like not. And so this is something. Did my mom get me these, or did Brian get me these? Brian got these. These were his hidden stash, my husband's hidden stash. And we've been working on them slowly for a time, and they're the Lindor peppermint cookie limited edition, like truffles. And I love the packaging of these. I'm over here like, look at the packaging of the candy wrappers. They're so cute. But yeah, these were delicious. They have a minty, like chocolate, dark chocolate minty flavor to them. They're really good. They're really good. Okay, I have swatches on my arm I'm probably going to destroy, but I'm all good. Okay, so my husband also got me a bunch of taffy for Christmas because I really wanted some taffy, and I've been looking for it for like 6 months or more. It's a childhood, memory, nostalgic memory. So I got 2 bags of assorted saltwater taffy. They're still in the cabinet. I've been eating it slowly. And then my mom got a bunch of these. These are the Bob's Sweet Stripes Soft Peppermint Candy. Obviously, I put everything in the kitchen cabinet. We have a candy store in our kitchen. It looks great. I love our little candy store. We have peppermints and Hershey's Kisses and all kinds of holiday candies. I also had these. Everybody loves these. So we have the York snowflake shaped candies, and they're really good. My youngest son loves these, so Grandma loves them. My mom, we just call her Grandma, and my youngest son loves these, so they'll eat them together. He'll pull out 2 and give one to her. And then, okay, so here's one of those wrappers from the truffles. I have a bunch of tea bags. I might have more in the other basket, but I really do not care right now. But I have a bunch of them. I broke into my Twinings stash because I can't find the Tetley. I don't know where the heck it is. So I've been breaking into these lately. Because, the cold air, it's like, blah, I don't like it. I need some hot tea. Ugh, it hurts. So I've been drinking a lot of tea because it's winter. And so there's 6 tea bag containers for my Twinings Irish breakfast tea. And this is my absolute favorite. So my husband actually got me another box of this for Christmas. I was really like, wow, thank you, because that stuff costs like literally your whole arm or your whole leg. And I've said this before, but like going to the grocery store is basically like making a house payment because it's so expensive. Okay, so up next, I just wanted to show you something that I have made. So the Little Debbie, they're birthday cakes by Little Debbie. I like to cut out the Little Debbie boxes. They actually have like sometimes Christmas tags or Christmas labels on the back of it you can cut out, or they have, an actual birthday card or a postcard you can cut out. But this time they didn't have that, but they had this, and I cut it off of the back of the box. So this could be used as a postcard or a birthday card if you wanted to get creative. And I have done that before. I really like cutting out the boxes and using them, just like the good old days. And then these can be tags on a birthday gift. So what I do is I take a hole puncher and I punch a hole in the top of the birthday hat, and then it's a swing tag to put on a birthday bag, and you just tie it on with string. Woo! But drop my basket. I was trying not to do that. I'm sorry, you had to see that. But then you can put a hole punch in this birthday hat. So that's 3 things I can reuse. Try not to drop my stuff. It's gonna fall. And then I have a container of Mentos. These are the rainbow Mentos. They're like gum you can eat, is what I told my youngest son, because he likes to like eat gum but swallow it when he's not supposed to swallow it. So I started getting him Mentos because he can pretend he's basically chewing gum, but it's safe, I think. And then we have this Crystal Light strawberry lemonade, which is finally empty. I think I bought this in the summer. Finally empty. I think we just got tired of it. And then for some reason this is in here. I think I showed this to you previously. It's a Hot Wheels City. It was a collection of 5 different assorted cars and trucks. So, alright. Okay, so that was all of our Christmas empties. technically. Some of these other empties are also from December, but it doesn't matter because we're going to push them forward to January. So now they're January empties. But these are definitely Christmas empties for sure. Okay, on to our makeup and beauty empties and just miscellaneous other stuff. January empties. Moving forward to January. This is a mess, for lack of a better word. I have not sorted this before this video, so this is what you get. I'm sure in the thumbnail it looks completely different because I take my thumbnails after I film my videos, not before. I always take them after, because that's just how I roll. That's how I started this whole program, and that's how I guess I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, let's get into this. So first things first, I dyed my hair this week, a couple days ago. I think it was 4 or 5 days ago. And I used the Clairol Nice and Easy permanent hair color. This is 6R light auburn, and I think it looks really good, especially since I straightened it, which won't last long. Call now while these supplies last, because this won't last long, so we're just gonna film it while it looks nice. But yeah, I really like this. I would like to get this again. For at least the next year or two, I'll be a redhead if I don't go back to my natural Titian blonde redhead shade. And my next question is, where do I put stuff when I'm done showing it to you? Okay, so these must have come with the hair dye. These are the Clairol 2 out of 3. The plastic bottle that you mix everything in, I already threw that away because there wasn't any sense in keeping that or the gloves. The instructions are inside the box. There is a quick note. I have a tip for dyeing your hair. So when you mix your color cream and it says mix with your bottle, it'll always tell you to take the lid off, or take the little tip off of the lid, and I don't do that. So before you shake it, it'll tell you to take the tip off. Don't take the tip off the lid. Leave the tip on the lid. Pour this stuff in your bottle when you're mixing your hair dye. Just pour it in the bottle and just twist it back on and then shake it. And keep shaking it until it's ready, and then take the tip off. Because if you don't, 1, you're going to hurt your finger, and 2, you might get it all over your bathroom by accident. I learned that the hard way when I was a teenager. I think ever since I was like 14 or 15 years old, I have not taken the tip off of that bottle. Even though they tell me on the instructions, take the tip off. I never do. Because if you shake what your mama gave you, you might just shake it all over the bathroom. So yeah, that's just a tip from me. Up to you. And I hope that helps somebody out there. Maybe you guys have figured it out too. And yeah. And then we use the Clairol Color Seal conditioner. And this stuff was really nice. It made my hair smell really good. My husband liked it. So yeah. I think these are pretty high quality kits. Oh, also the gloves are always too big for me. It's a problem. I wish they had a, like, the brush thing, the hairbrush thing, and then you could part your hair and then brush it again. I have used rubber bands to do this. Like, I had a set of 6 just regular old rubber bands to dye my hair with, to hold them up and move them around. And it was a mess. But it worked. I made it work. Okay, so next up we have my deodorant, which is not quite empty, but it's close enough to where it's in here. I can use it 2 or 3 more times. This is the Secret pH Balancing Minerals in Crisp Cucumber. It's a 48-hour invisible solid, 2.6 ounces. And I like this. I do not like Suave. Suave gives me BO. I always use Secret. It's really good. My husband got me another one. It's over there. He does pretty much everything for me. I mention him a lot in my videos because, honestly, he takes care of me. My mom and my husband take care of me, and I'm so grateful to both of them. So, up next, this is the Glade Air Freshener in Clean Linen. It's odor fighting, and we really love this stuff. Need to get more of it. I think we do have some in the living room. I forget. This is really good. I was using pumpkin spice for a while, and anyway, this is where it's at. This is the bee's knees. If you're gonna get a Glade air freshener, this is what I would recommend. It's probably my favorite. Just saying. Of course, I have wet wipes because I use them to take my makeup off, and they're great for everything. I also love Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, not for my face, but for like cleaning. These are great for cleaning. And then Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Oh my goodness. So these are the Huggies Natural Care, Sensitive, and Fragrance Free. They both have the 100 Acre Wood on them, Winnie the Pooh, Disney, and that's just 2 out of, I think, 4 of their designs in that box. I have another tea bag from Twinings, Irish Breakfast. I have something that, apparently it's not working. We have one cat, she's outside right now because she's been grounded. Her name is Blossom. She's gray. She's beautiful. She's a muted calico and, anyways, muted tortoiseshell calico, and she pees on everything. She's old. I guess she doesn't feel good. I don't know what her problem is. It doesn't matter if we have kittens or what, but she pees on everything. So we've been using the Fellaway Classic spray, and it's on the piano right now. It's in the living room. She doesn't stop. She doesn't stop. So we've used the Fellaway. She doesn't care. She doesn't give a crap. She's doing it anyway. So we had to get this other stuff that's like, you know, pet urine remover. It's just ridiculous. So anyways, I'm gonna spray this again today, but this is what we got. It's 60 milliliters. It's approximately 50 uses. If you have cats that spray, or they fight, or they're just generally nervous, try this stuff out. It might help a little bit. It kind of smells like pepper spray for cats. Like, it's like mace for cats. Maybe it's to keep them off stuff, because they don't like cinnamon. They don't like citrus. We've tried everything with this cat. I wish she would stop. Okay, here's my toothpaste. For anyone who's interested in what toothpaste I use, it's Sensodyne Nourish. This is the toothpaste I use, and it's officially empty. I definitely recommend this stuff if you have extreme gingivitis like I do, which is from a lack of calcium or a lack of whatever, vitamins that I didn't get, vitamin deficiency when I was pregnant, because I've been pregnant 4 times, and that's why my teeth have issues, or gingivitis. So this really helped me. It cuts down on the bleeding. It's gently soothing with aloe vera and natural mint, and it's 4 ounces. I probably need to get some more of that at some point. Okay, here's my favorite tape, and then the one that's like, it's not my favorite, but it works. My absolute favorite, we just got some more of this, is the Scotch Super Hold tape, and it's red, and it's clear. It looks like, what's it called? Tartan plaid. And then we have the magic tape, which is not magic at all. It's annoying and I hate it. Tape is like $4 a thingy now. But the magic tape is like, it's like a foggy window is what it reminds me of. So it's like tape that you're going to use on something that you're not as worried about how it looks. Christmas presents, I always want them to look uniform. So I really like this, or just my regular clear duct tape packaging tape, which I've been using for them. It's really what I used for Christmas presents, and some of them didn't look too great, but you know what, they worked. Alright, so this is packaging from the headband. I'm not wearing it today, but oh my gosh, it's the best headband in the world. It's by Scunchi or Scunchi. It's the most comfortable headband ever. That's literally what it's called. It's just the packaging for it. It's black, and you can bend it to conform to the shape of your head. It's so comfortable. I spent so long, like, searching for a headband that fit me right and didn't, like, cut into my head or give me a headache. It just didn't fit. And I have a small head. Like, my head is probably child size compared to other people's heads. Like, I'm 5 foot tall, you know? So, like, I'm a small person. I'm okay with saying that now. I used to hate when people would call me small, but now I'm like, yeah, I am. Cool. And, you know, it's silly to not be able to find a headband that fits you when your head's not even that big. Like, why do they hurt? So it tells you something about how stupid the headband industry is. It's just one of those things that no one really looks at. This is one thing that someone looked at. Yeah, this is something I recommend. It's great. You should get one. Okay, these pens are amazing. This one's empty, and I'm really sad about it. I just ordered some more. I found some on Mercari. I'm so glad that I found some. I ordered the new pens and some more butterfly bow swatches for my nail polishes from the same seller on Mercari. These are like Chinese or Japanese pens. They have really fine tips on them. They're wonderful. I write really small. It helps cut down on space. And I just love how high quality they are. My husband brought these home to me. He brought like 3 or 4 of them. I think he brought 3. He probably has one somewhere in his drawer. I don't know. And then I had the other 2. And this is one of them. It's 0.35, I think, millimeters or something. but it's like got this Japanese writing on it. And these are just, I love them. I love calligraphy pens, and I love these pens. Anytime I can find them, it's my goal to buy more. So here's an empty bottle of Fellaway that we used up. This is the 20 milliliter bottle. Same stuff that I could say about the cat. If you have a cat that's, nervous or sprays, regardless of whether they're spayed or not, because, all our cats are spayed or neutered, or will be. Sometimes cats are they're just cats, Okay, so up next I have this, and it's not empty, but it is decluttered as of this moment in time. This is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I thought that I would use this forever. I thought that I would repurchase this, and it turns out that regardless of whether or not I love this shade, it dries my skin out. And so I decided that I'd had enough of the shenanigans with this stuff. I'm tired of it drying out my skin. So I don't really care about how much is left in here. I'm not going to use it anymore, I don't think. But this is in Fair 140W. I love the packaging and how minimalistic it is. I'm a very minimal person. I'm trying to cut down on my clutter, but as you can see, it is what it is. But, I've hit pan in it. There it is. And it's nice. Like, if maybe it's my moisturizer that's not doing enough to moisturize my skin, I don't know. But this stuff really dries me out. So I've decided to declutter it, and I might go back to it later. I might not. But there's some space in the bottom of it. Like, if you wanted to hide $5, $20, $30, you totally could. You could, it's for the applicator, which I don't think I kept. I think I used it and then ended up throwing it away. I don't know what happened to the applicator. But I am done with it. Up next we have the Earth Harbor Mermaid Milk Nutrient Glow Moisturizer with spirulina and matcha. This is 2 fluid ounces or 60 milliliters. I used this entire jar. I did not mean to use the entire jar, but then again, moisturizer is very important. It's probably the most important part of your skincare routine. And I need to scrub my face more with my Cetaphil soap, so maybe that's what I'll start working on, and get rid of all the excess chemicals that are in some of these moisturizers and face products, like just makeup in general, and just wash your face, and not do a bunch of fancy stuff. But this I really liked because it has the natural ingredients, but it was like a $30 or $40 product, maybe $50. I wouldn't buy it again. I'm just going to use the jar and put little seashells in it, or maybe a miniature dollhouse scene or something. But it smelled really good. It's like a minty smell almost. But I really did like this a lot. I believe we got this, my husband bought this off Mercari for me. So we got it for $20, $30 instead of the $40 to $50. But still, that's expensive for me. Up next, I'm finally letting this go. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Blush Lighter in I Met Someone, and it was one of my palettes of the month. It was like a duo of, I used it for eyeshadows, and you can use it for a blush and highlight. So this is a highlight, and then this one can be a blush and highlight at the same time. It's 10 grams, or was, but it just kind of fell apart. The front of it looks crappy now, and then the bag is just broken, and then, obviously I've hit pan, and it's just old, and so it was my palette of the month for March of 2023, and my goal was 10, and I used it 8 times for March, and then another 5 after March. So, it's just, I'm ready to let it go. I really don't care about it anymore. It's a nice, I don't know if you can even see that or not. Sorry, I dropped it on the floor. I don't even know if you can see it or not, the swatches. But so, it's a nice product, but I'm just ready to let it go. Let's see if I can put on some swatch. There you go. Can you see those? I don't know how well you can see them, but I'll get the lid. Okay, mermaids, I picked up the lid and organized my Empties baskets and all that good stuff. So here we are to finish. And this nail polish it probably could use a thinner, but I decided that I really don't care that much. It's really thick. It's on this thumb, and this ring finger, my ring finger. And so it's really thick, and if you put it on, it can be really globby. But it's the Salon Perfect nail polish, and it's just a gold glitter coat in 348. All that glitter is gold. So my Shrek nail polish, and it's about halfway down to this black line, and I'm just at the point where, like, I don't know if I have nail polish remover. I don't have nail polish thinner, but I have nail polish remover. I don't think that's the same thing. And I have the swatch bow on it, one of my butterfly bows, which came out really pretty. But you can, like, feel the glitter. It's really thick, and it's really globby unless you put, like, 2 clear coats on your nails. And so I'm just at the point where I don't care. I'm ready. I'm just going to trash it and let it go because it's just starting to dry up. It's just drying up in the bottle, and I can't get it out of the bottle, and it's really not worth it for me. I have probably 50 or more nail polishes, so I really don't have to hold on to it. Up next, I have this lipstick that I have been working on for a good 5 months, maybe 6 months, and it was in one of my my top 10 panning and my top 10 lipstick panning and all that stuff, and I have just been working on it and working on it and working on it and working on it, and I'm sick to death of it. I'm tired, boss. Mostly of people being ugly to each other, and also tired of this lipstick. This is the Real Her Beauty Moisturizing Lipstick in Girl Power. The color is mauve, or it's the Real Her Beauty Moisturizing Girl Power lipstick, and the color is mauve. It's 2 grams, so unlimited cosmic powers, itty bitty living space, tiniest lipstick ever. And I mean, it used to be way bigger. It used to be like this tall, so 2 inches maybe, and now it's not. It's tiny. It's just a little stub. It's like an Avon lipstick, one of those little tiny Avon lipsticks that I used to have when I sold through the pyramid scheme that is Avon. But, I really enjoyed it, except when they scammed me. But, like, it's just, like, a tiny little lipstick, and it's even smaller now. Here's a nice little swatch of it. It's beautiful. I could easily finish this up. I really think I will, and you might see it again. But right now, I'm just sick of it, and I want to use some new lipsticks. So I'm using a different one right now that I'm going to work on instead. But, like, that color is to die for. I would love it full size. I cannot find it full size, but I would love it full size. Okay, up next we have the Lottie London. Dun, 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 dun. I hate you, Lottie London. Lottie London stamp liner in Starry Eyed. This came from the Walmart Beauty Box 2021, I think, for Halloween, and it had a coffin palette in it, so whichever one that is. That's how I got my Milani charcoal setting spray. And then I got this. So it's a double-ended eyeliner. So I've got like a Ouija board on it. This side says yes, and this side says no, and it's taped over because this one gave me an infection in my eye 3 times. And, I thought I was crazy. I thought maybe it's just old, but I just opened a brand new, just to try my theory, I opened a brand new Lottie London eyeliner and used it, and then I got pink eye. Just opened it, just took the plastic off, brand new eyeliner. Lottie London. I hate you, Lottie London. I would never buy Lottie London eyeliner again. But the star is nice. I really like the star, which is safe, like it doesn't hurt me or anything. So I can still use it if I want to, but it's just kind of like, I don't care anymore. Let's throw it away. Let's let it go, right? Because you know that this isn't safe either. It's just not in my eye. And then I have one last thing, and it's a nail polish bow. Another one for one of my nail polishes. I believe this is probably a Sally Hansen nail polish, Insta-Dry. And you can see how brittle they are because this one broke. It just broke. So now I can't put them on the bottles because I don't know if it'll break one time or not. But my computer decided it wants to die. So here's all of my empties from December and January. That is backwards. These are December and these are January. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you like Empties videos, even though they're long-winded. I really appreciate you guys' support. And I will see you. I'm just putting my baskets down. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for coming. Again, like and subscribe, and have a fantastic, mermazing day. Bye, mermaids.